Hi everyone, now I am going to continue my presentation with the fourth numerical. So in this numerical you can see a quarter circle and a triangle along with this in this figure. So they are telling us to find the centroid of this particular section. Okay. So now we already knew that first we need to categorize it into components. So while categorizing, we came to know that the first component is a triangle and second component is a quarter circle. Means it's a quadrant. Okay, we can use 4r by 3 pi formula for this. Okay. So for the triangle, just fix x and y distance as I said. Okay. For the triangle, write the area formula for the triangle. So area of triangle is half into BH. Base is 80 mm and the height is also 80 mm. So half into base into height you will get the answer in terms of mm square. Okay. You need to fix center point for this triangle now. So it is somewhere in between like this. Okay. This triangle is having lesser intensity here and greater intensity here as I just see the mouse directions. Okay, this is greater intensity part means maximum load and this is lesser load. And we knew that the centroid formula for finding in the triangle is from the greater intensity centroid will lie in 1/3 distance. Okay, so from here centroid will be here. Okay, this is 1/3 distance and obviously this is 2/3 distance, right? So this is 2/3 distance. So they are fixing center here. Okay, so x bar is nothing, see x1 is nothing but 2/3 of 80. Okay, how means this particular portion is 1/3 of 80. You see only the triangle. Okay, in this triangle this is greater intensity part, this is only lesser intensity part. From greater intensity part it is 1/3 distance. Okay, in 1/3 distance the G point will lie, means the center of gravity will lie. So obviously the remaining will be 2/3 distance. Okay, and for the same only for y bar also. So this is greater intensity, you just rotate and see, this is greater intensity part, this is lesser intensity part. So obviously this particular portion is 1/3 distance and this lesser intensity part is 2/3 distance. So 1/3 distance of 80. So this y1 is 1/3 distance of 80 means 26.667, whereas the x distance is 2/3 distance of 80, right? That is 53.33. Just plot it down and write ax and ay for it. And the next one is this one is a quarter circle. Okay, so if centroid is lying in between the radius, the centroid formula is 4r by 3 pi, right? So the quarter circle is pi r square by 4. The area is pi r square by 4. R is nothing but 80 mm. So here pi r square by 4. So the x is 4r by 3 pi. Okay, but see, if 4r by 3 pi if you use, you will get to know. But one difference is the center point will be somewhere in between here. So from the axis to here you need to calculate. You know only the formula for this particular portion. This is 4r by 3 pi. So the remaining distance is 80. So 80 mm plus 4r by 3 pi. x2 is 80 plus 4r by 3 pi. Whereas y2 is there is no remaining distance. Straight away from the axis it is only 4r by 3 pi. So this is 4r by 3 pi. So you can make ax and ay for it and you can do the summation of areas and finally you will get the answer when using x bar and y bar formula. Okay, I'll just repeat it. This figure is the combination of a triangle and a quarter circle. So the triangle formula is half BH area and this quarter circle is pi r square by 4 and the triangle centroid formula is b by 3 or h by 3 from greater intensity side and lesser intensity side is 2/3 of distance. Okay, and for quarter circle this is 4r by 3 pi. Okay, using that we have found the next numerical. See, they have given a some shape and they are telling you to find only the shaded region centroid. Okay, so first identify the components. This seems like a square, right? Square. In the square they have subtracted a quarter circle and a triangle, right? So we need to categorize into component. First is a square minus triangle minus quarter circle. If you do, you will get the shaded portion, right? So first we shall see the rectangle. How to calculate this rectangle means, So all the dimensions are available, right? So the rectangle formula is B into D, right? So 150 plus 50 is 200 into 200 mm. Area is B into D you will get. And x distances, if you fix the center here, 200 divided by 2 and 200 divided by 2, that is 100 mm. Okay, ax, ay, you write it. Okay, this is over. Now we need to only subtract this, right? And now we'll go for this triangle. Okay, this triangle is having the base as 150 and height as 50, so half bh. Okay, right, minus here. Why? Because here we're going to substitute it, subtract it. Okay, if you fix the center point here, okay, greater intensity point is this, lesser intensity point is this. See, greater intensity means where more load, lesser intensity means no load. Okay, so the center will be like this. So from here to here is x2 distance and this is y2 distance. So x2 distance is nothing but, see, 2/3 of 150, 2/3 of 150 plus 50. See, 2/3 of 150 plus 50. Whereas y2 distance is, again this is greater intensity part and this is lesser intensity part. So 2/3 of 50 plus this distance 150. 2/3 of 50 plus 150. If you do, you will get y2 distance. Okay, and do the ax and ay for it. And next one is a quarter circle. So quarter circle is just it is in the origin point, so you no need to worry. The area is pi r square by 4 and pi r is 150 mm, substituted. And x distance is like, see, x3 is 4r by 3 pi, y3 is 4r by 3 pi. There is no remaining distance for this particular quarter circle. So you no need to worry for that and just multiply it. You will get ax and ay. And finally, make the summation for individual for areas ax and ay and do substitute it in the x bar and y bar formula. Finally, you will get x bar as 124.47 mm and y bar as 212.86 mm. Okay, so I will continue with my next presentation. So this is the numericals in the centroid part, and thank you all.